Hello all, from PE557. This is my video response in regards to the different interview styles. In the book, it mentioned that the phone interview, one-on-one interview, group interview, and panel interview um, are the different styles that you can be interviewed for a job. I have had experience with one-on-one and panel interviews. I have not had a chance to go through a group interview or a phone interview. Comparing these interview process, I have had the opportunity to interview myself when I was a supervisor as a camp director, and mine was one-on-one interview. Um, Now I know for the phone interview, a lot of times it's just like a check. You call the person, and that's what it appears to be. They'll call you just to see who you are, just to talk and get a feel for you, and offer you to come in for an interview. I guess I can say I've done that. I've called some applicants and asked them a question of their availability and can they who did they find out where the job was from and why are they interested in the job. So I don't know if we can say that's an interview, but I guess we can. I've done that as well. I would say that one right there was kind of effective in the beginning because you do get a sense of, even though it's over the phone, you can tell when someone's calling. I mean, when you give them a question and the way they respond to your question from the tone of their voice, and if they're really interested or not, or they just, um, in my situation when I did do that, it was calling teenagers again and see if they was interested in working in the summer camp. And I did actually eliminate a couple of applicants because of when I called the way they answered the question. So I didn't give them a call back. Told them that we'll be in touch with them if we want them to come in for an interview. So it does help in that sense. So you don't have to have a lot of people coming down and trying to interview when you can kind of eliminate that process early on. The one-on-one, again, I guess is to me still more effective because you can sit there and eye-to-eye contact, body language. You can kind of get a sense of of what a person can offer you, and still you can't completely uh, know that person, but at the same time you kind of can see what you're getting and how that person can conduct themselves in the interview process and how they would be able to conduct the affairs or the matters of their company that you want to hire them for. Group interview sounds kind of busy to me. I don't know if I would want to do a group interview. I think I would do well, but it just seems a lot is going on when you have a number of people around you just talking and focusing, and so it seems like it will require a lot of focus with that. And again, it's kind of hard to say, not to repeat what somebody else said, but I think if you're in that setting, you might have people that have similar, ideas or personalities where, or they see things the same way. So it's kind of a hard one to go through. I don't know if I want to do a group interview and panel interview. I think it's very important because sometimes you want to have um, your peers or your colleagues with you, and you want to sit down and interview a person. It is a little intimidating, I think, but also it puts the interviewee on a stage where it's your stage. You tell us, about you. Be confident about it, and we're here to listen. But sometimes you have some tactics by the panel that I don't agree with because the panel that I was on, we were actually I was on the board for a boys and girls club, and we was interviewing coaches to come in and things like that. Even though it was just volunteer, but we did a screening process because we wanted to make sure that our kids in the neighborhood and our community was getting the right people and the right fit for our club, and we didn't want to just bring anybody out there to work with children. So it is a good thing in certain situations, but also it does um, put the interviewee in a situation where hey, you got to step up to the plate, and you have to be confident in the situation, and know that if there's a panel there, then it's a serious situation. So you can't come in just eyeballing or just going off the seat of your pants. You have to come in with concise and appropriate answers because one little thing you can slip up. So again, that's my response to the question, and looking forward to seeing you guys' comments. See you later.